Animation is one of the most time-consuming but expressive forms of entertainment there is. So much can be done and expressed through the medium, but over the years we have been seeing a rise in indie animation with studios like Glitch Productions. An animation studio founded by Luke, the creator of the popular web series SMG4, a series created in Gary's mod that focused around internet memes and pop culture. Look, it was very popular in like 2016. The series eventually became so popular that Luke and his brother Kevin founded Glitch Productions in 2017. The studio would then produce unrelated content to SMG4 like Meta Runner and Sunset Paradise. These being the early works of the company, but the company wouldn't really explode until 2021 when the channel released Murder Drones. This was important for Glitch Productions as each of their series up to this point operated at a loss, and the finances only recovered because of SMG4. But Murder Drones would make all its money back and more, with the pilot still sitting at 84 million views to this day. The series is too complicated to give a full breakdown, but the story is that robots have taken over the world and humans have long been extinct. But the creators of the original robots that killed the whole world now want these robots to kill the new robots that came after. Anyway, the series would explode with views, being enough to launch Glitch right into production with a bunch of creators, with one of these creators being particularly important, as this would lead directly into Digital Circus, which is arguably Glitch's magnum opus. And before we continue, we gotta discuss Gooseworks. Gooseworks is a British-American animator known for her morbid theming in projects. One of her most popular videos is called Little Runmel, a kind of video game themed horror animation, as well as being the composer for another extremely successful pilot known as Hazbin Hotel. While the pilot for Hazbin Hotel is legendary in the animation space for getting popular enough to go into a full production, little did Gooseworks know that not only would she receive the same level of success, but far surpass Hazbin Hotel in popularity. Gooseworks was contacted by Glitch following her minor success in animated projects, and she would reportedly pitch 3 different ideas for a series before settling on Digital Circus. And after a couple years of development, in 2023, the pilot for Digital Circus would release, and would explode immediately, getting 3 million views in its first day, and would quickly rise to 100 million views by the end of its 4th week. This success would result in the show being immediately greenlit, and to this day, every pilot from 2023 onward has been a major success for Glitch. So what makes Glitch Productions so successful? Well, being an animation studio isn't exactly something just anyone can do. Minutes of animation can be thousands of dollars. It's a form of entertainment that not just any content creator can just fund, no matter how talented. Glitch also, according to creator interviews, offers to bring artists' full visions to life. Take, for example, Glitch's newest series, Gameoverse. The series is created by internet legends known as Rubber Ross and co-creator Aaron Handon, better known online as Ego Raptor. Both of these animators have been making animated content since the early 2000s. Certainly the talent and skills were there even without Glitch. Glitch also has the habit of taking insane risks with their series. Most of their showrunners had never managed a full animated series before. One of their creators, Part-Time Seagull, creator of their series The Gaslight District, had far less connections than Gooseworks, or Aaron and Ross, but even with no connections, he managed to make a captivating pilot with a beautiful and intriguing story. These types of risk on a completely brand new IP is kind of unheard of in the animation industry. And it's hard to blame the studios when millions of dollars are on the line, and they're all at the risk of singular people. But Glitch does seem to pull it off, creating pilots that change the internet, grow dedicated audiences, and grow creators that you have probably never heard of. So what's next after Digital Circus is over? Possibly Gaslight District. We know this because of the Gaslight District's creator, Part-Time Seagull, who made an announcement after the show was greenlit to expect news and updates after the ending of the Digital Circus, which makes sense considering Digital Circus's success and likely all hands on deck handling it right now. But this does raise questions on how Glitch Productions plans to handle all these shows under its belt. Currently, Glitch Productions has 3 series all greenlit right now: Gaslight District, Knights of Guinevere, and Gameoverse. While I would like to include Lackadaisy in the lineup, Glitch seems to be more sponsoring Lackadaisy rather than fully funding it. And considering how much the Kickstarter made, they really don't need Glitch Productions. But it's nice that they're there regardless. With the success of Digital Circus, Glitch Productions can probably do more than just fund a couple pilots. The real question is whether any of these pilots will be able to stand on their own. But it is likely that Glitch Productions will have to sell the streaming rights to a lot of these shows. And this tactic wouldn't be unheard of for Glitch Productions considering the amazing Digital Circus was sold to Netflix and Murder Drones was sold to Amazon. But control of both of these series do still remain with Glitch. But what do you guys think about Glitch Productions? Are you excited to see their next project? But is there the risk that one of these series could bomb and then Glitch Productions goes down with it? Anyway guys, make sure to subscribe to Melon Media for more videos like this. And join the Discord down below. I'll see you guys next time.